Guys, don't punch each other in the face while playing Wii games. Ow! I've been punched in the face. But I'm not playing a Wii game, so it's fine.
There's a very distinct line there. Should I play challenge mode?
I don't know what challenge mode entails, so
Probably not.
I don't know.
Nicholas did some nice rearranging of our systems this afternoon after he got home from work.
And you didn't notice.
No, not at all. Basically, he just swapped the Wii for the Wii U.
Yep.
So I take it I shouldn't start on day 20.
You should probably not start on day 20.
Alright.
That is the day on which I very barely beat the final boss. Hi, Brian. What's up? No, this is not blind.
This is half blind.
I've finished this game.
I have never once played a Pikmin.
Yeah.
Except for the one time I was Olimar in Smash.
That doesn't count. But, yeah.
Hey, Donnie.
Basically, what we're doing is we're going to be switching off after each in-game day.
I get day 1 because I need tutorials.
I also might need tutorials because I, don't remember the controls at all.
Oh, that's promising. Thanks, Brian.
Yeah, that's very true. The final boss is absolutely terrible.
Big yawn. Sorry, my cat's cute.
Big yawn, she says, as the ship is struck by a meteor. Yeah, I figured you'd be excited for this one, Brian.
Brian loves Pikmin.
He
It's
do.
like Terry loves yogurt.
And John's here too. What's up?
He says crabs.
He sure do.
So how about that election, y'all? I'm
We're
stressed
not
out in
gonna,
Canada.
We're not going to talk about that, thank you. At least I'm not going to talk about that.
I'm just saying, I'm stressed out, so let's play some Pikmin about it. I'm an Olimar, I'm assuming.
You sure are. But yeah, the final boss in this game is horrendous. My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out and I awoke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen.
Thank you.
My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then... Nope, better not think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. So, yeah, this game has a time limit.
I hate it.
I don't care for it.
My poor ship. Can I change the way that I can look at things?
What do you mean?
Like, can I zoom out?
It's down on the D-pad, I think? Or left and right. It's one of... I know there's a way you can do it. Or maybe it doesn't automatically... I don't remember. It's been way too long. We're not playing Pikmin 2 next. It'll probably happen eventually, but not next.
Okay.
You can't change the camera until you get the first Pikmin, so saith Brian.
Well, Brian is the expert here.
So is John.
What the fuck do I do?
Please play Pikmin 3 next. I don't even own Pikmin 3!
He literally just bought Pikmin 2.
Yeah, the other day we watched Steven and Mal's first episode of Pikmin 3, and then I bought Pikmin 2. Because I was like, alright, I'm in a Pikmin mood. And then you were like, hey, we should maybe stream Pikmin 1, and it's going great so far.
I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
Well,
I'm
you're
Olimar.
you're supposed to look for the first Pikmin. By which I mean the first onion. John is no expert. We're not playing it next! We gotta have some variety.
Wonton, why are you staring at the wall? Are there mice in our walls too? I shall call this an onion.
Donnie, I'm very sorry that happened to you. I'm glad they recognized that that was fraud.
What happened to Donnie? Oh, Pikmin.
Let's see. Well, today he had to deal with fraud department at Best Buy because someone had gotten into his account and tried to make thousands of dollars of purchases on his card, which thankfully triggered the fraud alert and locked out the card so nothing actually went through, but that account is closed out and he has a new one. Excuse me. So he just has to wait for his new card.
Oof.
The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. This sprout emits a strange light, and it sways back and forth without benefit of wind. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press Ah.
Pop. Oh, he's so cute. And so derpy.
John, why do you hate Pikmin 2?
Is it because it's hard? Stephen and Mal said it's hard.
I have heard it's hard, but it's also much more up my alley because there's technically still... No, there's not even a time limit. From what I can remember of Emil's LP from way back in the day. Here I am stranded on a toxic planet fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. The following controls appear to allow me several viewpoints. Rotate camera. Zoom. Change perspective. I must survive. I need to familiarize myself with these controls and my surroundings. So I think up on the D-pad centers the camera behind... Or no, that's Z. That's what it just said.
Pikmin. I pick you.
It's hard and also minimal overworld exploration. See, I like the concept of the dungeons from 2. But maybe that's just me. There's time limits on days, but no day limits. That is what I meant by that. Aw, he's lonely. What does this Pikmin think of me? I must observe its reactions. The more things I try, the more reactions I can catalogue. I shall attempt to grab and throw it with A and call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to K and pressing down on the D-pad while pointing as well.
Hello, Andrew.
Andrew! Has arrived. Hello. The dungeons are amazing. I'm, again, very, very, very much looking forward to finally playing that game. As well as 3, eventually. Wonton, what the crap are you doing? Wow, I can't believe John is knowing either us or Brian. So
now I have a Pikmin.
Now you have a Pikmin.
Now what?
Now you can throw it at things.
Like what? Ooh, there's something up there.
There is something up there, yes.
Pikmin! Pikmin, I need more of you.
Well, first of all, you're not aiming at it.
I don't know how to do that. Where'd my Pikmin go?
You aim at it with pointer controls. Also, your Pikmin is on the ground there. Right next to you.
Pikmin! Pikmin?
You do have one, yes. So, yeah, that's a big boy. You can't carry that.
Oh.
The 5 on it indicates that you need 5 Pikmin to carry it.
Come hither, Pikmin. I will find you something smaller.
Is he gonna have a name, or is he just gonna be in Pikmin the entire time?
We will see.
Okay. This is a perspective.
These are ones I can throw them at these things.
You can, yes.
What should we name our firstborn Pikmin?
Brian, I'm just kind of letting her figure things out.
Brian Bose the Third.
No.
Please?
Go away.
I can't. I'm on the couch.
So yeah, day 1 has no time limit, which is
Excellent.
clearly, which is turning out to be very necessary at this point.
Pikmin buddies.
But yeah, they're not sprouted yet. You got to give them a little bit of time. See, now there's leaves sprouting out of the ground.
How did I get a bird's eye view of this thing?
I don't know. How did you get out of the bird's eye view? Because that's probably what you're gonna want.
Pikmin buddies?
Pro tip: you can hold down B to blow your whistle, and they'll just all come to you, except for that one, which is still in the ground.
But I thought I pulled it.
You didn't. You threw other ones instead.
Welp. Nope, that's not what I... Nope, that's also not what I wanted. Heck. Oh dear. I apologized in advance to literally everyone watching this.
Don't name it, it'll only be sadder when it dies.
Who recommended that?
Brian.
Brian, please have faith in me.
He's not wrong.
Please have faith in me.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, you can't possibly lose any Pikmin on the first day.
Oh, I have to press it a bunch of times. It doesn't just automatically send as many Pikmin as I need.
No. You can, like, send them all at once with, I think, I want to say down on the D-pad. It works better when you have them, but, Clutch's GameCube version. I wish I had the GameCube version of this, because not only would I prefer that, but it's also required for 100%ing Melee.
GameCube games are expensive.
Yes, they are. And I found the Wii copy used. So,
for less money.
For less money.
Pull a Pikmin. Pull a Pikmin.
Fun fact: you can just tap A repeatedly while you're pulling Pikmin, and you'll automatically go to the next available in the ground Pikmin.
Interesting. Okay, so now I have 10 Pikmin, which is the maximum amount of Pikmin.
That's not true. You can lose Pokemon. Wow, you can lose Pikmin on the first day, but only to glitches, apparently.
Pikmin.
Yeah, they get caught on things real easily.
Aww,
the Pikmin AI in this game is so bad. I don't know if that's just in this game or if it's also in 2.
Oh, there's a thing.
Yeah, there's a thing up there, and I don't recall if Olimar can climb that.
Well, I mean, it's a...
he can apparently climb that.
It's a ramp.
So...
Oh, I can't take any more because I have the maximum amount of Pikmin, is that correct?
That is false. You have 10. The max is 100.
Yeah, but... 10 of 10.
That is how many you have. The first 10 is the amount you have with you.
Uh-huh.
The second 10 is the amount you have, like, in the field. Like, out of the onion. And the third 10 is your total amount of Pikmin.
Okay.
So eventually, like when that gets back to the onion, you'll have 12 out of 12 out of 12.
Whee! This is fun.
Or 8 out of 12 out of 12.
I'm so sorry to literally everyone watching this and just watching me, like, tool around.
Why is Thursday particularly busy for streamers? Like, the only reason we're doing it today is because, like, I don't work early in the stupid o'clock tomorrow. And, yeah, that's the entire reason. For GameCube launch title, this AI is pretty impressive. I have no comment on that. But yeah, the 10 on that box signifies that it requires 10 Pikmin to move.
I have at least 10 Pikmin.
You have 12 of 12 of 12.
At least 10.
The Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned of Pikmin conduct. Approach and press A to pick sprouts. Press A to grab Pikmin, release to throw, press B to call them, K to dismiss, press down on and point to command and control the group. Use Z and up and left and right on to control perspective. I shall record this in my computer and access it with plus. Jordan!
Come hither, all my pick buddies.
What is up?
Pick buddies?
We're having a grand old time.
Pick buddies.
I don't know where your buddies went. Are they inside the box? Are they stuck on the box?
What are you?
That is your ship's engine. That is the first of 30 ship parts that we will need to finish this game. Or, technically we only need 25 to finish the game, but it's a specific 25 and I don't remember which ones they are. So I'd prefer to get all of them. You lost a Pikmin.
Where?
I don't know, but I think that's one of them glitches that Brian was talking about. This released the same year as Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone for PS1. Fun fact, I played through that entire game in one night.
I was in Fredericton. Toronto?
I think Toronto. I was going to stream that, but this was a couple of years ago, and I was not as confident in my streaming abilities.
We're confident in our streaming abilities?
Somewhat. More so now than back then. It's Shane! How are you doing?
Also, happy anniversary to Jordan and Aaron.
Happy anniversary to Jordan and Aaron. They've been together for 7 years.
7 years?
7 years.
And they haven't killed each other yet.
Yeah!
Where do I get more Pikmin?
Well, you can climb the box. Pro tip.
What? I can climb the box?
You see how there's a slope right next to it?
Nope.
You can climb that.
Oh. Well then.
Also, yeah, your Pikmin have gotten stuck.
Well. Where are you suckers now?
Well, now they're with you.
Well, I can't trust them to do anything on their own, apparently.
That is accurate. Welcome to Pikmin.
Remember how I coached Cannon Skate for many years? This is like that.
But yeah, when Pikmin are carrying things, you'll see it's 1/1.
Oh.
The top number is the amount of Pikmin required to carry that thing, and the bottom number is the amount that you have on it. So you can have a maximum of double the required amount. So
Okay.
you can have 10 on the 5, 1 or 2 on the 1, and all that stuff. Pikmin released October 26th, 2001. That was a long time ago.
How old were you in 2001, Nicholas?
At that time in 2001, I was 7.
7. I was 10.
Andrew's parents' anniversary.
Aw, that's nice.
Did they celebrate by playing Pikmin? Probably not. When many Pikmin seeds sprout at once, I find
Olamar's married?
Yes. I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. I guess I'll try and get it all done at once by repeatedly tapping A until I pluck all the Pikmin from the ground. Wonton, what are you doing? I've noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flushed with bright color. At other times, they revert to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. Basically, that means that Pikmin that aren't currently, with you will just be white instead of red. But they'll, still be glowing red.
Oops.
Kind of.
Just threw a bunch
Exhibit A!
Just threw a bunch of Pikmin. I meant to go and pick more Pikmin.
Don't think your mom knows what a Pikmin is. That's That sounds like Mom's.
My mom definitely doesn't know what a Pikmin is.
Neither does mine, I assume.
But my mom knows that not all Pokemon are Pikachu.
I'm very proud of her.
Your mom also probably knows that.
Dolphin's main engine. It was pure luck that I found this piece first. With this, I can at least lift off. It was pure luck that I found.
I'm throwing Pikmin at it.
Once again, I would recommend. First, I'd recommend gathering as many Pikmin as you can first, because like when you get the engine to the ship, then the day will automatically end.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, you're probably gonna want to grab the last two pellets.
Well, there's one.
That is one.
So, why are you being a weirdo? Where's the other one?
I think there's still one atop the stump there.
Patrick Stump? Oh, right. They are dumb.
They are, yes.
Dum-dums.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh.
It was
how do I
it was
rotate
obscured
again?
because the left and right on the D-pad?
No, that is zooming.
That's odd. I can't remember what centers it behind you. I want to say it's Z.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come hither, young Pikmin.
But yeah, the number on the pellets, that indicates both the number of Pikmin required to grab it and also the number that you'll get from it.
Oh, I must have clicked on the onion by accident.
Yes.
Poor one Pikmin that I didn't give any friends to help him carry shit.
Any one friend? But yeah, eventually, obviously, we'll have different Pikmin colors, and there'll be different colored pellets as well.
I'm familiar with the different Pikmin, because,
yes.
you know, Smash.
Entirely because Smash.
Yes.
And, when you carry back pellets that are the same color as the Pikmin you're using, then, it'll sprout an extra Pikmin for some reason. Raisins. But yeah, we have 24, which is the max we can have because one of them died for some reason.
My bad. Somehow.
It probably was not your bad.
Come on, Nick Jr.
This makes me sad. I'll adhere to it, but it makes me sad.
To what?
Is Nick Jr. just the baby of the group?
He's the runt. The runtiest runt.
That ever runted?
Yeah.
Do. And then the ship does a backflip for some reason. Because magic.
For fun. And profit.
This game came out exactly 4 days after Grand Theft Auto 3.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. May or may not have accidentally smacked the cat with the Wiimote.
He may or may not have accidentally deserved it. Oh, glorious! With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back toward home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow.
Have you forgiven me, Wonton? Good. Also, Wonton tried very hard to get my crackers last night. Did you find my dip?
I did. It's in the fridge now.
Thank you. They don't sell the cream cheese dip that I like anymore.
Maybe you should stop leaving it unrefrigerated then.
This was a yogurt dip. Thank you.
Okay. You should still stop leaving it unrefrigerated.
Yeah, I should probably learn better than to eat dairy products late at night when I have lactose intolerance. Shane's sister got him coffee. I have a coffee. It's not very warm anymore. Oh shit, I forgot my tea at work. I bought it at 8 o'clock this morning and took 2 sips. We were busy.
One day since impact, I have somehow managed to launch the dolphin, but I was surprised to see the onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface. Or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons?
Because they love you, Olimar.
Either way, it seems they will help me again tomorrow.
I have passed the controller.
I have the controller now,
Nicholas.
apparently. The dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hokatate. Or Hokatate, as it may be pronounced. I've always said Hokatate, and I will continue to say as such. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. Conveniently, 1 for each part. How can I repair my dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the keys to my survival, I'll name it the Forest of Hope. I'll explore it tomorrow. So yeah, we've successfully sprouted 25 Pikmin and lost 1 somehow. I'm not quite sure how that happened, but glitches.